we've got the coin thing happening in Australia at the moment.
Oh, right.
And
Yeah, yeah. Can you explain a
yeah,
little bit about that?
so instead of having 6 coins per hour of being in a gym, it got nerfed down to two, and you've got to be in a gym for 25 hours to get the max coins.
Yeah.
And then you have to do 5 tasks per day to get 5 coins, but you need to complete all of the tasks. And I think about my auntie. So my auntie, she's at home in her apartment. She can't leave the house, and she can't leave the house unassisted. She has a full-time carer if she wants to go outside. So things like battle in a raid and make excellent curveball throws, I don't think she can do that.
Hmm.
Maybe on a fluke, but for people like her, I don't like the new coin system. I thought it might have been a bit more accessible. But so far, I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I would rather, I'd like the 5 coins that you earn per day. I'd like them to be super simple, like
Yeah.
catch 5 Pokemon, or even the evolving Pokemon. Not everybody has a heap of free dust and candy that they can spend. So even that, I'm a bit like, what's with all the evolving? Like, evolves are kind of something you think about and plan out rather than just, oh, I'll do this one willy
Definitely.
nilly. So yeah, I'd like to have them review that a bit more. And
Yeah.
if you're, so where I live, you can't get in a gym for 25 hours. It's highly competitive for gyms between locals and air players.
Yeah.
So that totally nerfs the free coins. And I don't mind, I pay to play. And whenever I need coins or incubators, I just get them. But
Yeah.
for people like my auntie, for people like my friends, kids, or people that aren't don't have those things as accessible. I don't like it. But
Yeah.
I want it to be accessible and easy for everybody. So yeah, and I think one of the things that I'd like to see is raids. So 5-star raids. I totally get that you want people to all be together, and it takes so many trainers. But for a long time, it was just Matt and I. Armored Mewtwo, when that was out, we tried and tried and tried and just could not do it.
Mm.
I would like to see raids scaled to the number of people that are in the lobby. So if you've only got 2 people in the lobby and it's your only chance, or you live rural like yourselves or myself, and it's the one time you're going to see a legendary Pokemon and you're never going to get it again, you should be able to get that Pokemon,
Yeah.
even if you can't get anyone to play. So, yes, kind of like Warcraft, how they scale the raids. I wouldn't mind seeing something like that, just more accessible for people that are casual,
Universally,
or
yeah.
maybe need a bit of help to play.
Yeah, I think that's fair because I mean, I feel like in the past they did make the legendaries a bit easier to get because they used to be in the field research box. You know, like we both got our birds through there. I've never myself done a Moltres raid ever, and I mean, I would love to now, but it's been gone for forever. And
Yeah,
yeah, it was just so easy to get them through the box. And there are some people who were only ever able to get it through the box. So I definitely think that's a good idea. What I would add to off of your idea about international trading, I really hope that when they do put out these invites to raid, like you said before about how to me there shouldn't be a distance limit. Like um, I would love to be able to invite you to a raid right here. And what would be great is when they put out those invites, if they put back out those the regional legendaries like Azelf and Mesprit and Yuxi, right? Where I've never been able
absolutely.
to get those. I only have Azelf, and so
Yeah,
many people only have Mesprit. I think it would be so cool to have someone across the world invite you to see a Pokemon that you can never see before.
yeah, I agree. And I think people are swabbing, spoofers already are going around the world collecting all the Pokemon anyway. People travel and they trade. We
Yeah,
do the egg swaps thing. So why not be able to raid with
I
friends
agree.
internationally and create deeper connections with people overseas? There's a number of people that I hope to visit. I was planning to go to St. Louis, which I think everybody knows now. So because that got cancelled, and now I've met and been connected to so many more people, I want to play the game with all of my international friends and strengthen those connections. And does it really matter if it's a regional Pokemon that I can't get over there if I've gotten it in a raid in New York?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So yeah, I'd love to be able to raid internationally, come over and be like, hey, I'm cruising around here. Or even if it is you have to be best friends and then get an invite and you only get to do it once a day or something like that. That's still super cool.
Still awesome.
And
Yeah.
it's that sort of experience that people would get excited about and be really positive and remember and talk about, like, hey, I did a raid with Zoe, or hey, I did a raid with Cricket, or yeah, I was in this lobby with Pat. Look what he was wearing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Totally.
the goose, he took in all shinies, or oh, Cricket, she took in a Ditto on a legendary raid. So Cricky, like that's the sort of stuff that people talk about and generates excitement. So that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Definitely.
Space between.